Welcome to Earth and Kind Quests. My name is Mike, and this video shares about what might happen when a Bladesinger Wizard battles against a Draconic Sorcerer. The ASMR Bladesinger Wizard, named Sailumunglo, is part of a team of 4 heroic adventurers marching toward a dragon's lair on a quest to defeat the dragon. The human Draconic Sorcerer named Sebastian Drake is part of another team of 4 powerful enforcers working for the dragon, sent out to confront the approaching heroes. In the video text description here, you can see the web links for both of the level 8 character sheets in D&D Beyond. During the battle, I will clarify about the specific parts of the character features that may become relevant. In most cases, the Bladesinger, Sailumunglo, would want to activate her iconic blade song as soon as possible in order to increase her speed, armor class, and other features. She can engage effectively in melee combat, and she can access the powerful spellcasting of a wizard in melee or at range. Depending on when you might check the D&D Beyond character sheet online, the Bladesinger's spell of Fireball should be replaced instead by Lightning Bolt as part of her preparation for marching toward the lair of a red dragon. The Draconic Sorcerer Sebastian Drake usually would want to maintain a distance from an opponent while using ranged spell attacks. Specifically in this battle against an opponent with a high armor class and other defensive features, the Draconic Sorcerer will need to consider what spellcasting choice will be most effective. Leading up to this point, Sailumunglo and her companions agreed to work together, sharing the same goal of defending their region against a dragon who has been destroying communities, burning countless acres of farmlands, and demanding treasure as tribute to its draconic majesty. While the adventurers approach the dragon's lair, they traverse a hellish landscape, devastated by the red dragon. Our heroes notice that a magical fire is surging in the nearby ground. They run for safety, avoiding an eruption of magma, yet now they have become separated from each other. Meanwhile, each one of them sees a dangerous enforcer of the dragon approaching to engage in battle. For practical purposes, each battle will proceed in a separate video presentation, including Bladesinger Wizard vs. Draconic Sorcerer, Eldritch Knight Fighter vs. Pact of the Blade Fiend Warlock, Life Domain Cleric vs. Oath of Vengeance Paladin, and Circle of the Land Druid vs. Battlemaster Fighter. In each of these battles, the enforcers of the Red Dragon will start with an unfair advantage, because they will not be concerned about conserving their daily power resources, while their opponents probably will want to hold back and make sure to reserve their spell slots and other special features for when later they will confront the dragon at its lair. As an extra complication in these battles, scattered spots contain columns of fire that will cause 2d8 fire damage to any creature when first entering the space or when starting a turn in there, applicable only once per turn against each creature. Right now, the Bladesinger Sailumunglo and the Sorcerer Sebastian Drake roll for initiative. The Bladesinger wins this contest, and she will act first. In round 1, Sailumunglo uses her bonus action to start her iconic blade song for higher armor class and other benefits, and she moves into melee contact with her opponent, making 2 weapon attacks. Both attacks hit at 25 and 23, too high for the sorcerer to block with a shield spell reaction. The sorcerer takes 17 points of piercing damage. Sebastian Drake will use a bonus action to start his innate sorcery feature that could become useful during this battle. He then spends 1 sorcery point for the metamagic of a subtle spell for casting greater invisibility on himself. The subtle casting cannot be counterspelled by the Bladesinger. The invisible sorcerer then moves 30 feet away without any risk of an opportunity attack. In round 2, the Bladesinger Sailumunglo upcasts the spell Cloud of Daggers with a 4th level spell slot. The sorcerer decides not to attempt a counterspell here, instead preferring to keep his higher levels of spell slots for more damage output. Sailor Moonglow cannot see her opponent, but she can estimate the general space that her opponent is occupying without the formal action to hide. This upcasted version of Cloud of Daggers automatically delivers 8d4 of slashing damage to a creature within its space, in this case for a total of 25 points of damage to the Draconic Sorcerer. After taking this damage, the Sorcerer rolls with advantage for the Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration on the Greater Invisibility spell, resulting in a success. The Bladesinger moves up to the space approximately adjacent to her invisible opponent. At this point, Sebastian Drake has taken a substantial amount of damage, and more than he expected from the Cloud of Daggers. He moves away from his currently dangerous position, again avoiding an opportunity attack while invisible. The Draconic Sorcerer spends 2 sorcery points with Meta Magic to quicken the Scorching Ray spell, upcast at 4th level for a total of 5 rays at the Bladesinger. Each attack roll is with advantage. The Bladesinger casts Shield as a reaction and takes only 3 of the 5 potential hits for 2d6 fire damage each, plus a bonus of 5 points for one of those hits, totaling 24 points of fire damage. The Sorcerer then uses his main action to cast the cantrip Sorcerer's Burst, but the attack roll is blocked by the Bladesinger's Shield spell. The dice rolls so far have been unlucky for the Sorcerer, and the Bladesinger has survived what could have been a potentially deadly onslaught. In round 3, the Bladesinger Sailor Moonglow moves her upcasted 4th level Cloud of Daggers into the approximate space that her invisible opponent is occupying, automatically delivering another 8d4 of slashing damage. The Sorcerer takes 23 points of damage and falls unconscious. The Bladesinger Wizard, Sailor Moonglow, has won this Nemesis Battle. She looks around herself to ascertain what is happening with her allies, who are engaged with fighting against the other powerful enforcers of the Red Dragon. Meanwhile, somehow, her defeated opponent has vanished from the scene. Our story will continue in the next episodes of Nemesis Battles. For now, in the comment section, please share your ideas and suggestions about what could have happened differently and what could happen next. As always, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.